2/16/15. A lot of people know what that date means to me. A lot of people know what that tattoo on my arm is. And a lot of people, depending on how many people this video reaches, might not know what that's about. I spoke to a friend, a really good friend of mine, on the phone earlier. And someone I keep in touch with a lot. I'll give you a shout out, Wes. A lot of people know. Wes and I have been really good friends since the days back in the crack house, which was, shit, I'm gonna be 33 in 2 months. So, fucking Christ, 12 years ago almost now. Boy, has time flown by, whatever. I don't give a shit right now. Time's flown. And we both know it. That's what we were talking about. But that made me want to shoot this video. I watched a video of his that he tagged me in, and I should have saw it almost 2 years ago now. But you know, given the whole vision situation and everything, I missed it. And especially back, I think he said it was like in May of 2018. Fucking, I can't remember what was going on then. A lot of madness in Missouri. That's what was going on then. But and going blind really fucking fast. But that's neither here nor there. But I was asked two really good questions by my really good friend. One was, how did I get into heroin? How did I start doing heroin? Which I'll save for a whole other video some other time. And the other question was, how did I get clean? In the how did I get clean, the reason I wanted to make this video about how did I get clean was because it was a pretty fucking straightforward, real fucking quick answer. But there's a story to that whole day/night that, and a little bit leading into it. It's a lot quicker story. Whereas, how did I get into the drugs again, and how did I get down that rabbit hole? I could probably go on for a fucking hour about it. So, but I watched a really good video of his, which was funnier than hell, and I was just brainstorming ideas, and I was like, man, dude, like, it was about, and it was about, you know, kind of like me getting 302'd in Philly, and me 96 into myself in Missouri, and ended up in a psych ward. Those stories, like, and I was like, man, like, how do I even compare these stories? Because they happened so long ago now. Well, when I 96 myself in Missouri, it was 38 months ago now. 39 months ago, actually. Now I think about it, 39 months ago. So I don't even really remember the details of being there. I mean, I remember some things vividly, and I have quite a few friends on Facebook that I'm friends with because of that stay. But I'll make a series on all those videos about, you know, being in psych wards and rehabs and shit like that. But this one is, how did I get clean from heroin? Because that's what I want this channel to kind of be about, is drug and alcohol / substance abuse, whatever, and dependency, and also depression, and, you know, and kind of like the whole big pharma picture on all of it. You know, I don't want this whole channel to be about, you know, I'm an anarchist and we're anti-government, blah, blah, blah. No. It's more about helping people with drug and substance abuse, drug, substance, alcohol, whatever. Depression, anxiety, etc., etc. The whole freaking umbrella of it. And Big Pharma's kind of plague over the whole thing. So how did I get clean from heroin? Let's just get to the goddamn subject. How did I get clean from heroin? As you saw the tattoo on my arm, 2/16/15. It was a wild night. It was a wild fucking night. I mean, it started on 2/15/15. With me being high as a motherfucker. And I remember my really good friend Ashley kind of blew me in to, I think, my stepmom. I think that's what happened. I think Ashley told... I'm not going to use any last names in this video whatsoever. If you want to comment somewhere and say, I'm the person he was talking about, that's on you. Some people might know who I'm talking about, some people don't. I don't know how many people I've even told the story to. That's the thing. That's the reason I wanted to shoot this video, because I don't even know how many people actually know how I got clean. Not many. Not many people do. A few close friends. It maybe an ex or two of mine that I don't talk to anymore, and maybe a distant person here or there, but a lot of people don't know this story. I don't even know if I've even told all the details about that night to my parents, to be honest, so let's just put it out here on the internet so they can see it. So it was 2/15/15. Could have been a Monday, could have been a Thursday, could have been a Tuesday, could have been a Saturday. I don't fucking know. Well, actually I do know. I think it was probably a Sunday night, because actually it might have been a Sunday, because I think I didn't go to work that day, and I didn't go to work the next 4 days or the next 3 days either. I have to go look it back on a calendar though. But I think one friend told how she knew. I don't know if I told her or she just picked up on it, but she had called my stepmom and said something about me doing heroin. So I think I got a text from either my dad or my stepmom at that time. And I was kind of like, well, thinking about it now, she wasn't my stepmom. But, okay, but now my stepmom wasn't my stepmom at the time. But, whatever. I got a message from one of them, and I think I was like, oh, fuck. So I call up my friend, and I bitch her ass out. I was like, well, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why did you do that? Because I'm drunk as fuck at this point. Like, it's like 11, or I think it might have been like 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, half in the bag, high as a motherfucker. And as far as anybody's concerned, not that this matters, or I guess really has anything to do with anything, but I've never stuck a needle in my arm. The only needles I stick in my arm are my insulin shots. I've never once ever intravenously injected any drugs. I've watched a lot of people do it. I've dated people that have done it. I'm really good friends with people that even might still do it. I don't judge anybody. But banging drugs isn't for me. Like I said, I deal with needles enough. I do fucking 4, 5, 6 shots a day. I don't need to be sticking some in my fucking veins too. And I'm absolutely terrified of IVs. PTSD from when I was 6, and I got diagnosed with diabetes. So Sorry I keep rubbing my eye. I said a shitload of eye drops. They taste like shit. My eyeball feels like it's gonna explode. Fucking glaucoma. But fucking. So I think I might have called up my friend, and I think I called my mom. I called my mom in Missouri, and broke down crying like a little bitch, explained everything to her, and I was totally fucked up, just fucking gone on heroin and booze. And then I called my dad. And so I talked to my dad and Joelle both. I think I might have been on speakerphone or something. And, broke the news to them. And obviously they knew because my friend had told them. But I wanted to own up to it. And the consensus was wait till tomorrow. Yeah, I think what we agreed upon was Joelle was gonna bring me to detox the next day. Cause I said like obviously I need to do something. I don't have a pot to piss in right now. Like, there's reasons behind it that I don't really want to air out on here. Just to save some anonymity for other folks in my life. But pretty much where I knew things were heading was starting to do some really nasty shit. I skipped my car payment. Didn't pay my insurance. I think I had 3 beers in the fridge and a bottle of water and like the 2 veggie burgers and a bun or something like that. Like, my fridge was fucking empty. I didn't have shit. I didn't have shit to eat. Didn't have shit to drink. And I was at like $62 in my bank account or some shit like that. And so I was like, all right, so, and I got, 2 lines left. So at some point tomorrow, like I'm gonna have to go to work tomorrow, get through the day somehow without trying, like, and not get sick, and then drive to Erie and score again. But I don't even have, like, even if I got fronted it, and at this point I was getting shit fronted like on a fucking Monday or this was like a Sunday. I was getting shit fronted on a Tuesday and then come back Thursday and pay for what I got fronted Tuesday and whatever else I could get. So now I'm not paying my bills. I'm getting shit fronted. You already know you're in deep shit then. If anybody's ever done drugs and they've got deep in the hole, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're a drug dealer, you know you don't front shit. But I never fucked my people over. Not that that's something to brag about. There's nothing honorable about, doing drugs and dealing drugs. I mean, it is a business, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But I didn't fuck anybody over. And I stayed dollar up for everything that I got and whatever. But now it was down to, it's Sunday night. I only have like 1 line left for Monday. And how the fuck do I make it to Thursday without getting sick? With $60 in my bank account, how am I going to get to Erie twice? And I've already skipped out on my fucking skipped out on my car payment, my car insurance payment, and in 2 weeks, I got rent, I got my electric bill, just whatever, just all that shit. So my next thought is, I'm gonna have to start fucking robbing people, and I wasn't going down that fucking road. So this is when I talked to my friend, talked to my mom, talked to my dad and Joelle, and decided, like, I gotta go to fucking detox. Like, I can't do this shit anymore. Like, let's nip this shit in the bud before it gets out of hand, before I do start robbing people, killing people, whatever. Because I've seen what that shit is done to people. I've experienced it firsthand many times, whether it be heroin, meth, coke, PCP, whatever. It's all bad fucking news. So I just, but the big thing was, Joelle was gonna bring me in the morning. Like, she's like, all right, wait till the morning. I'll come pick you up, and we'll go to Buffalo, get you to detox. I'm like, all right. Here's where the funny part comes in. So, I have a couple of veggie burgers in the freezer, right? All you gotta do is take a bitch out, throw it in the microwave for a minute, flip it over, microwave it for another 30 seconds, throw it on a bun, get some ketchup and mustard and cheese or whatever, boop. Well, I put the thing in the microwave, and I shut the microwave, and there's 2 latches on the door, right? Well, the top one broke off. How the fuck I managed this, I don't know. I shut the microwave, and it broke off. So now I'm like, I can't run the microwave because it needs those two latches on the door to click in and push down on sensors inside the door to let it know that the door's shut. So here I am with a fucking 16-ounce can of Keystone Ice, sitting Indian style on my kitchen floor at 2 in the fucking morning, crying like a little bitch, just fucking bawling my eyes out, because all I wanted at that time, after all these traumatic phone calls I made, was to just heat up this fucking veggie burger so I could make it to the morning when Joelle was going to come pick me up. And then I could, all I wanted was a fucking veggie burger. And now my microwave, I'm sitting here, trying to close the door. Like, how do I fucking get this thing to work? Nothing. It needed the 2 latches to click in the door and push down on the sensors. And I'm fucking just on the kitchen floor, Indian style, crying like a fucking little bitch. Tears all over the floor, all over me. Just crying like a little pussy because I can't cook a fucking veggie burger at 2 in the morning. And I'm like, fuck this shit. And that's when I just kind of looked up to the sky and I was like, God, what do I fucking do? Did I even know who God was at the time? Yeah, because that goes back to the whole shotgun in the mouth story. But I'm just like, man, what do I fucking do? All I wanted was a fucking veggie burger, and now my microwave's broken. I can't even fucking make this shit. I guess I could have busted out a pan and put the bitch in a skillet. But I was so fucked up. I'm just like, all I want to do is microwave this. So I'm just like, fuck it. Look, slam the beer. I'm like, all right, I got 1 line of fucking H left. Went over to my fucking desk, put it out. Whoop, ripped that bitch up my fucking nose. Chugged another fucking beer. And it's like fucking 3:15 now. And I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm not waiting till the morning. I don't got till the morning to fucking get to fucking detox. I gotta go now. Mind you, it's February 16th, 2015. 2-3 weeks ago, it was like, I think Wait. Is this when November happened? I don't know. It was really nasty winter. That's all I remember. January just dumped fucking snow on us. And this is off of Lake Erie in western New York, 60 miles south of Buffalo, for all of you who don't know who I am or where I'm located, or where I was located. Like Buffalo, New York, getting ass pounded with fucking lake effect snow. And I'm like, fuck it, I gotta go. And so I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm half in the bag, high as a motherfucker. And I'm like, I gotta get to fucking ECMC. And I think I looked it up on my phone or on the computer. And I'm like, okay, so it's there in Buffalo. Boop. And I used my photographic memory to memorize that. Mind you, I'm high as shit on heroin and drunk as a skunk. So I hop in my car. I go down. I'm like, all right, turn everything off. All the lights are off. Windows are closed. Things are cool. Whatever. All right, apartment, I'll see you when I come back. If I make it back. Go down to my fucking Chevy Cruze. The Chevy Curse there that I had. Fire the bitch up. Back up. Start driving down. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take Route 5. Those of you from Chautauqua County that know from Dunkirk to Buffalo, Route 5, Route 20, I-90. I'm not taking the fucking throughway. I'm not taking Route 20. Route 5 is the best route. Now, it's a fucking blizzard. Now, I've drove from between Dunkirk and Buffalo about many times as a kid, like, in the car. My parents drove, like, oh, we're going to take Route 5 this time. Oh, okay, hey, there's the lake. I'm not paying any fucking attention to this shit. And on my way for between, Dunkirk and Silver Creek on Route 5, like the back of my hand. Then you get to Silver Creek, and you go around this new roundabout there, and then you go that way over, and then you go down Route 5. New territory for me. I'm going, where the fuck am I? What the fuck is this shit? Oh, wait, I can't tell because I can't see it. Because it's fucking it's a goddamn whiteout. So I'm driving like 35 miles per hour down Route 5. Just driving all the way up to Buffalo. Yep, there's the Ford plant. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ford plant, get into Buffalo over the Skyway, whatever. All right, here I am. Now I think I had got off before that. I can't remember. Either way, I'm driving down these streets in like the city of Buffalo. Like I'm not in no suburbs or no shit like that. I'm like, and I know my way around Buffalo. I've drove friends back out of Buffalo because I know my way around Buffalo. But I ended up on some streets that I have no fucking idea where the fuck I was at. I'm going down these streets with some walls up and shit. And I'm like, honestly, I don't know where the fuck I was at then. I couldn't tell you where the fuck it was now. Son, I pull over, and it's snowing like a bitch there in the city of Buffalo. I'm like, all right, okay, wait. Oh, okay, so it's like 6 more blocks up that street. Then I got to go turn left and then go up 2 more streets. So I ended up at ECMC. And I'm like, all right, here we go. And I drove around the ECMC complex like 17 fucking times trying to find out where the fucking ER was. Man, it was a wild fucking ride. How I got up there, I don't know. How I drove around the fucking city of Buffalo at fucking 5 in the morning, drunk as fuck and high as a motherfucker, in a snowstorm, only goddamn car out there, weaving around, going, where the fuck am I? I don't see any stop signs, and didn't get pulled over. I don't know. I get to ECMC, I'm fucking just running the stop signs at that point, because I'm just like, fuck this shit, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I just want to get to the goddamn ER. Well, the ER is like way up there on the top of the hill. Like, what the fuck? So I drive up the hill. I'm like, oh, ER, okay. And I'm like, so wait, where do you park? I had to go down the hill. And then I go down the hill, and I go back around the block, and I come back up the hill, and I just park, like, on the fucking hill. I'm like, fuck this shit. This is fine. Boop. Put that bitch in park. It's like fucking 5:25 a.m. now. And I march up this hill in the blizzard, walk in there. I'm like, I just told the lady, I'm like, dude, I was like, I need to get to fucking rehab up on the 9th floor. She's like, all right, well, you got to go through us. I'm like, all right, give me the papers. Like, fuck it. So I filled out some paperwork and handed it back in. And, like, literally 10 minutes later, they were like, all right, come on in, do. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting there in the ER, and they're like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm fucking high on heroin. I'm drunk as shit. I was like, I don't fucking know. I need to go to detox up on the 9th floor. They're like, oh, okay. Yeah, well, you're going to have to stay here for a while then. I'm like, so be it. Like, fucking check my ass in. Give me the fucking wrist bracelet, and let's get this shit done with. And I was like, is my car fine out there? They're like, yeah, that's where you park. I'm like, is it going to be fine there for 4 days? They're like, yeah, it should be. I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. So so at this point, I think I was just sitting in the ER fucking drying out. I mean, they came in and took I think they piss tested me and then they blood tested me too, which I got all the results somewhere in a box somewhere. That last batch of heroin I had didn't have coke in it because I was speedballing for a while there. I had some shit that was pretty wicked. It was some heavy ass coke, probably some fentanyl along with, heavy ass H with some fentanyl and a lot of coke in it too, because this shit turned your fucking mouth numb, turned your nose numb, it fucking turned your ass numb. So at that point is when I got on Facebook and I was like, hey, everybody, I'm going to be in the hospital for a couple days. And then they're like, all right, come on up. It was like a couple hours later. I go up in there and I'm like, hey, can I use the phone? Like, I need to call work. I call work and I'm like, hey, it's Justin Lapp. I just got admitted in the hospital up in Buffalo. I'm going to be out at least the next 3 nights, which was the total truth. And that's the thing. If you missed 3 days, it counted as 1. If you had hospital or doctor's excuse. So I spent that Monday, most of that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and half of Thursday in there. And boop, then they finally booted my ass out. And I got out, went back to my car, and what happened to detox? If you want to know that story, I don't know. There's nothing even really to talk about it. I think I remember 2 people. I'm friends with one on Facebook here. I hope you're doing well. If you happen to see this via Facebook. Anyone else that I might have been in there with, I don't know. And there is one person that I went to school with. Like I said, I'm not going to name names. And if you happen to see this, I hope you're doing better too, man. Anybody that I was in there with, I hope is doing a lot better. It's been almost 5 years now. I got out Thursday, went out to my car. This is when it was like -7 degrees out. There's like a foot of snow on my car. I literally had to fucking rip my fucking car door off. Like one leg up on the fucking back door, just and pry the fucking door off just to open the fucking door. And I got in there, and it was like the leather seats were like crunch, and I'm like, oh shit, dude, like it's fucking cold up in this bitch. And so I started the car up, started to let it warm up, and turned my phone on, and that's how Kayla and I ended up talking again. We all saw where that went. Oh, sorry, John. But And then I went back to work that night, and everyone's like, "Oh, hey man, are you feeling better now? You doing good?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything's good." Like, it took me like 2 days to realize that everyone thought I was in the hospital for my diabetes, and I totally wasn't in the hospital for diabetes. So I broke the news to like 2 or 3 people I worked with, I think, and one of them actually offered me Subutex. I think it was like either the day I got back or the next day. And they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, like I know like that shit's rough, like if you want Subutex or whatever, I can hook you up." And I thought about it. I'm like, "I'll get back to you on that." And I thought about it all fucking night. Cause trust me, like I was snorting lines of heroin off like there at the filler there. Like I was fucking getting high, go out on break. Just every time I went on break, I'd go outside, I'd go out to my car to smoke a cigarette. I was just fucking ripping lines off the fucking center console. I was snorting heroin every fucking hour or 2 hours all throughout the night. And then I got offered some shit, another opiate-based thing, like right after detox. And I was like, I just got done fucking detoxing from this shit. If I start putting shit back in me then it's just gonna fucking make me... Why replace one addiction with another? I was like, just, nah, fuck it. And I haven't touched opiates since. And it's been, literally, you saw it, today's, well, it might be like January 18th by the time this goes up. But February 16th, 2015. So less than a month away from 5 years clean. With no fucking opiates. And all the fucking pain I've endured. The 3 eye surgeries. The whole arthritis thing. All, round 2 there. Right before losing my eyesight and everything. And I haven't touched anything besides some Aleve or Tylenol. And I don't take anything anymore now, because I'm not in that much pain. So, and I've had people put fucking, I've had some scumbag, you know who you are, put hydros in my hand. Like, "Oh, hey, here's for your pain." And I'm like, are you throwing back in my fucking face? Like, you fucking serious right now? Like, I'm a fucking recovering heroin addict, and you fucking put hydros in my hand? Like, just stupid shit like that. So if anybody thinks I'm ever gonna fucking relapse on this shit, not a fucking chance. Not a fucking goddamn chance. So I just want to let everybody out there know that if you need help, get it. If you want my help, I'm here. And just know that if you do want to get better, you can get better. Simple as that. I love you guys.